Now it's time to keep it real here. The way people in the so-called culture have turned on Big Meech, it's just been flat out disgusting. The culture been pretty much meat eating Big Meech for the past 20 years. Free Big Meech, BMF. Y'all quoting Rick Ross's song. Y'all was praising this man. And all through January, as soon as he was released, everybody was like, man, we want to interview with Meech. Man, we want to, the streets is back. Y'all, the majority, let me tell you this. Then everybody talk about paperwork and snitching. The majority of y'all niggas are civilians and 9-to-5ers talking about some paperwork. Cut it out. Nobody even cares anymore. The so-called real niggas and snitches, y'all, they in the internet now. They on Clubhouse now. Y'all want to pick and choose. And see, he was celebrated as a real one. 50 Cent did BMF. Y'all was sitting there praising the show. Meet your real one right here. Man, 50 did his thing here. Got people doing songs dedicated to Meech. Now he falls out with 50, and these niggas start eating 50 all of a sudden. And now it's like, man, Meech a clown. Meech ain't no gangster. Meech ain't no street dude. Now y'all trying to assassinate his character, so to speak. But yet y'all saying people was so praising him. And here's the thing with me in this 50 Cent shit. If you knew all this about Meech, why do you still do work with Meech? Nobody ever answered that question. If you knew he was a rat, he was a snitch, all this, that, and the dirt, why are you still doing work with him? You knew all this. Then, nobody calling this out. You hired a whole culture vulture and rat himself, not 1090 Jake, to expose Big Meech. And nobody calling this shit out. And what people don't know, and they love to leave this out of the scenario, him and Rick Ross been cool since 2010. Meech gave Ross the stamp of approval to use the BMF. That's what made him and Jeezy kind of, go at it a little bit. Because Jeezy felt a little sort of way, in a way, for what I understand. But they squashed all that. But Ross and Meech been cool for 2010. You ain't say nothing then. But peep the game though. You got all this smoke for Jeezy. You got all this smoke for Jeezy. You got all this smoke for Big Meech. You got all this smoke for Joe Budden. But you ain't got no smoke for Chelsea Handler. Chelsea Handler was also cozy with Rick Ross on her show. And this time you and him were beefing. But you ain't say nothing to her. Every time you posing her, oh, I love Gator. Oh, Gator, don't mess with me, Gator. But yeah, you got so much smoke for Meech and all these guys, and they ain't did nothing to you. So what's going on? Let's talk about it. You got all this smoke for all these people. The white woman is getting acquainted with a lot of your foes. She probably got stuff with Puff too. You ain't say nothing to her. But you will attack other black men for standing next to you. I can't respect that, man. I can't respect that. I respect 50 for what he's accomplished. I respect his road to success. I respect his articulation on how he incorporated the 48 laws of power in his life. But at the same time, we got to call a lot of this stuff out, man. A lot of this stuff is fragrant. And the way the culture is turning on Big Meech is just disgusting. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Subscribe, hit the like button, peace.